Look at that defensive line masterclass finishing this game out strong. 3 huge turnovers on the day, dominating this field they call Jerry World. You know what? This is Aggie World now. It is hereby declared. This is no longer the land of Jerry Jones. This is the land of the Aggie. Dominating this series since A&M joined the SEC, only giving up 1 loss in its relatively short history. But man, it didn't come easy. I'm feeling like my heart is just recovering, man. Because it wasn't pretty the whole time, man. You couldn't establish a running game. Marcel Reed, again, going through lumps, again, just not hitting people that were open. A lot of hemming and hawing about the play calling. I'll have to rewatch it to get into that, but I saw some offensive line deficiencies this game. But for all that was negative in this game, and there was a lot of negative, what makes us proud is that the Aggies came in and finished the damn game and took it. They forced the turnovers. They went on that sustained touchdown drive at the end of that game, dominating the fourth quarter. Look, he gave up an explosive play to Taylor Green, Isaac Tesla. He made a great play on that play. And then they faked the punt and got a touchdown off of that. But outside of those 2 instances, this defense held them to 3 points. 3 points on the game. Dominant defensive battle. A&M comes up on top at the win. Corners played really well. Corners, Javen Thomas didn't play much this game after some early troubles, but Des Ricks came in and he grew up before our eyes in this one, man. I'm sorry I'm so close to the screen. If I'm not, you won't be able to hear me in this loud place. But Will Lee, great game, man. And you know what? They had some success going to Andrew Armstrong, but that guy's an absolute beast. That was a good team. I mean, it's clear that Taylor Green has a lot of good stuff. It's clear that Andrew Armstrong's a dog. They're lethal on third down. Shut down Jaquindon Jackson. I don't know if he got hurt in the game, but you really shut him down. I didn't look at the numbers yet, but you really did a good job there. Just the defense played really well, man. I mean, the defense does what an A&M defense is supposed to do, and that's dominate the line of scrimmage. Besides that one early one, you didn't give up big plays after that. I thought the team kind of grew up defensively this game. Offense, got a lot of work to do still. You got to find consistency. O-line had a kind of a bad game for most of this game until they looked each other in the eye. Last drives of the game. But I think the game ball goes to Le'Veon Moss, who just finished this game like a beast, man. He ran inspired. He ran with passion at the end of this game, dragging defenders forward. I mean, he was the hero. He was the hero we needed because, yeah, the O-line improved their play down the stretch, but really, Le'Veon drug guys forward and kept this offense going, and you finally established a run on that last scoring possession. And it was huge, man. It was huge. Oh, and how scary was it when they pinned us at the 1 inch line, whatever you want to call it, inside the 1. But then you run up the gut, you find Jabri Barber, you get some stuff going, you get the ball out of there safe, then you get the huge turnover, strip sack to close the game out. I mean, this game delivered once again. It's the wackiest game in the world. This is how it always goes, man. This is what we've gotten used to. This is what we expect out of this game. And it delivered, man. Let's see. Where do you go from here? You won the game and you're going into Missouri with only 1 loss. Missouri's off right now. Setting up a huge game in Kyle Field next Saturday morning. And we're going to talk about it all week. But I want to stress this in everything I put out this week. It's an early morning game that's beneficial to an opposing team, especially when you go to a raucous environment like Kyle. Get to this game early. Be loud. I know I will be there. I'll be there too early. I'm going to get there at 9, start walking into the stadium at 9 for that game. Get your drinking done early. Do what you got to do early because A&M is alive and well right now. You got through a really tough test and you live to fight another day and then some. Do you feel like potentially that touchdown drive at the end of the game, when you finally turned it on, when there was no hope left on the offense, did that kind of feel like 2020 Florida game when you were down 10 in the third quarter, coming off a penalty on a kickoff, and the O-line just looks each other in the eyes? Isaiah Spiller takes some original recipe Jack 3D, and the offense just starts running the damn ball. That's how I felt the game ended here. That's how I felt. I felt like we potentially found that toughness and something to build off of. And you ended the game on a high note. And for me, that feels really exciting. But hats off to Tommy Moffitt, man. This is a Tommy Moffitt masterclass because you were the team that played better down the stretch, especially the defense on the field the whole game. And they come up with the winning plays at the end of it. I mean, so damn inspirational, man. Great defensive effort. Interesting note, Bryce Anderson was healthy, but they went with Brooks and Ratcliffe the whole game. And I thought they played pretty damn well. I thought Nickel gave up that big touchdown early, but it's hard to hold your water that long against athletes when the quarterback's making defensive linemen miss and extending plays, which is what happened on that leakage touchdown at the beginning of the game. But outside of that nickel bust, I felt like the secondary played pretty damn good. I felt like the linebackers played really damn good. I can't wait to go rewatch it, man. A lot to build off of. Offense needs to learn some lessons, man. When you're not running, you're not good in this offense. That's clearly the case. But hopefully we learn some stuff this game and we take it to Missouri, who might have a worse defense than Arkansas. But all right, guys, I'm going to keep it short. I got to get out of the stadium. I'm about to get kicked out. Comment your thoughts on the game. How you feeling, man? This is Aggie World. It is no longer Jerry World. See you on Monday.